Welcome, beloved soul. You're not here by accident. You've been guided, drawn by something gentle, something holy. That whisper in your heart. Yes, that one. That's the voice of God stirring within you, calling you back to love. A love not made by man. A love designed in the quiet chambers of heaven. A love you can't explain, but somehow you feel it. You've always felt it. Even if your mind couldn't name it. Let's breathe together, just for a moment. Let go of the ache, the questioning, the overthinking. Come as you are. God sees you and the angels. They've been speaking. They're saying, this love you're sensing, it's not your imagination. It's the beginning of something sacred. Something your spirit agreed to long before your feet ever touched this earth. This isn't just romance. This isn't just a person. This is divine orchestration. There's a rhythm in your life right now that doesn't make sense to your mind. You may be feeling pulled, stretched. You may be seeing signs and synchronicities you can't explain. You may be dreaming of someone, or feeling an unfamiliar warmth in your chest when you pray. The angels say, don't run from it. Don't rush to label it. Just trust the feeling, because this kind of love is unlike anything you've known. It doesn't arrive through logic. It doesn't follow the rules of your past. It flows like water, soft yet powerful, shaping your life in ways you won't fully understand until you've surrendered to it. God is orchestrating something beautiful, not just for your heart, but through it. There's someone being drawn toward you, not by the world, but by heaven. And yet, there's waiting, there's mystery, there's silence. You wonder, why can't I see clearly? Why can't I know for sure? But dear soul, faith is built in the unseen. And right now, heaven is asking you to feel more than you figure out. To sense rather than strategize. To believe. Without seeing, you are being shaped to hold a sacred love. Not one that drains you. Not one that asks you to become less, but a love that makes you more like Christ. A love that reflects God's mercy, patience, and joy. That's why you've been set apart. That's why others have fallen away. That's why certain doors didn't open. Because this love isn't ordinary. And neither are you. If this message is speaking to your soul, let yourself rest here. This space is a sanctuary for the Spirit to move. And I lovingly invite you, if you'd like more peaceful, Spirit-led words like this, subscribe to this channel. Let's walk this sacred journey together. Leave a comment if you feel led, your reflection, your prayer request, anything on your heart. And if this message has blessed you, and you want to help keep these messages flowing to other weary souls, you can offer a super thanks. With deep gratitude, I say thank you. Your support helps us keep producing calm, spiritual content that uplifts in a noisy world. Now breathe again. That feeling in your chest? That swelling warmth? That's not just emotion. That's the Spirit bearing witness. That's confirmation. Heaven is not confused about your love story, even if you are. Heaven knows who's being prepared for you and who you're being prepared for. You don't need to manipulate it, force it, or fear it. Because what God is doing is sacred. It's unfolding in divine timing. It's being guarded by angels. And it's more real than anything you've ever tried to control. Yes, they may be unexpected. Yes, they may not fit the mold, but your soul knows them. Your heart recognizes something eternal in them. And the angels are whispering, this is not coincidence. This is covenant. But first, God is calling you back to Him. Before the connection comes into view, you are being invited deeper into His arms. Because only in His presence will you be able to receive this love rightly, without fear, without idolizing the person, without losing yourself. This love will be gentle. It will not come to disturb your peace, but to affirm it. It will not come with chaos, but with clarity. It may challenge you, but it will never harm you. Because it is wrapped in God's own intention, anointed, protected, promised. So if you feel it, don't run. If you sense it, don't doubt it. If it awakens a part of your soul you thought was sleeping, give thanks. Because heaven is near, and you, beloved, are not crazy. You're being called into alignment with something divine. God is orchestrating a love you can't explain. And though the details may still be hidden, the presence of it is already flowing into your life. Through dreams, through shifts, through inner healing, through sudden courage to let go of what doesn't serve your future, through kindness where you once only knew pain. Let your heart soften. Let your mind rest. Let your spirit listen, because heaven is still speaking. And the message is this: you are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not too much. You are not too late. The angels rejoice over the path being cleared. And they are preparing someone who will love you as God loves you, not because you are perfect, but because you are chosen. Pause here. Receive that truth. Let it wrap around you like sunlight on your skin. No need to understand it all now. No need to know exactly when or how. Just trust the feeling. It's God's fingerprint. And if this has stirred something within you, even just a little, share this message with someone who needs a gentle reminder. They are seeing, they are guided, and yes, they are deeply, deeply loved. More is coming. Beloved, but for now, rest, trust, and keep walking with heaven. The story isn't over. It's only just beginning. Welcome back, beloved soul. You are safe here, safe to feel, safe to hope again, safe to listen deeply, not with your ears, but with your spirit. Heaven is still speaking, and this love, this mysterious, beautiful, God-ordained love, it is still unfolding, even now, even in the silence, even in the stillness that sometimes makes you wonder if anything is happening at all. The angels want you to know you have not missed it. You have not been forgotten. You are not waiting in vain. This love is not something you chase. It is something you align with. And in this moment, God is not simply preparing someone for you. He's preparing you for love that doesn't just touch your heart. It elevates your entire life. That's why the road has been long. That's why your soul has felt stretched, refined, sometimes stripped bare. You've wondered, why has love been so painful? Why did they walk away? Why do I still feel this emptiness? But dear one, you are being emptied to be filled with something greater. The wrong ones were removed to make space for what is holy. You are being detoxed of every lesser love so you can fully recognize the one heaven sends. This is not punishment. This is preparation. God is not trying to delay your joy. He's ensuring your joy will last. And the angels, they are surrounding you now, hovering close, whispering truth. They're saying, hold on a little longer. The breakthrough is nearer than you know. It's already happening, in the spirit, in the unseen. That soul, your counterpart, is being softened too. They are sensing your presence just as you are sensing theirs. They might not fully understand it yet. They may not know your name, but they are dreaming. They are being nudged. They are being drawn toward the light, your light. Because when God orchestrates a union, He writes it in the language of eternity. And no distance, no delay, no confusion can erase what He has written. So trust the feeling, that persistent knowing, that deep sense that something sacred is coming. It's not desperation, it's discernment. Your spirit is picking up on a promise, and sometimes that promise feels like longing. Sometimes it feels like grief. But underneath it all, it is holy anticipation. So let this moment be a pause in your day, a sacred breath, not to figure everything out, but to return to God, return to peace, return to love. If your heart has been touched by this message, I warmly invite you subscribe for more soul-nurturing guidance. Leave a comment below with any reflections or prayer requests. Your voice matters, and I read each one. And if this message has brought you closer to God's peace today, and you feel led to support this sacred work, you can leave us super thanks. Your kindness helps this space stay soft, still, and safe, a resting place for many hearts like yours. You see, beloved, this love is not something you will need to strive for. It will feel like grace, like coming home, like finding your rhythm again after years of noise. It will come with confirmation, not confusion. It will grow, not shrink your heart. It will teach you patience, not punishment. It will mirror how God sees you, as worthy, as chosen, as deeply loved. Don't let the delays deceive you. Don't let the silence scare you. Heaven often works in hidden places. And what's forming now in your life, it's sacred, it's sealed, and it's safe in God's hands. You don't need to chase, you don't need to beg. You just need to stay close to the one who wrote the story. Because God doesn't just give you a person. He gives you a purpose through that person. A calling, a partnership, a mirror. Someone who will remind you of who you are when the world tries to make you forget. You may not recognize them at first. They may come wrapped in the unexpected, not your usual type. Not what the world says is ideal, but something in you will pause. Because this love requires a healed heart to receive it. Not a perfect heart, but a willing one, a listening one, a trusting one. So today, if your soul is stirred, rest in that. Rest in the knowing that you are not making this up. You are not too emotional. You are not delusional for hoping in something you can't yet see. You are discerning. You are awakening. You are aligning with something real. Let the signs guide you, but don't idolize them. Let the feelings move you, but don't let them replace your faith. Let God lead. Let the angels affirm. Let your soul stay open. You are closer than you think. Closer to the moment where everything shifts. Closer to the person who carries echoes of God's voice in their heart. Closer to the kind of love that doesn't take away from you, but gives back tenfold. So breathe again, beloved. You are not alone. You are not off track. You are walking hand in hand with God, toward a love that only heaven could have designed. And when it comes, when it comes, you'll know. Not because it's dramatic, not because it's loud, but because it will feel like peace. Like something ancient and new. Like something impossible to explain but undeniable to feel. That's how you'll know. That's how your spirit will say yes. And that's how heaven will confirm what your heart has known all along. Let this word settle into your soul. Hold it gently. Return to it when you forget. And if it has blessed you, share it with someone who may need this reminder too. We are all waiting for something sacred. We are all reaching toward love. And sometimes all we need is a whisper from heaven to remember it's already on the way. Welcome back, beloved soul. It's no coincidence that you've journeyed this far. Your heart is searching for something deeper, and heaven is answering you. Not with noise, not with pressure, but with peace. Let today be a sacred pause. Let your soul take a breath. Let every part of you listen closely, because the love you've been sensing, the one you can't explain but can't ignore, it's real. It's not fantasy. It's not wishful thinking. It's heaven's design slowly being revealed to you, one soft thread at a time. The angels are rejoicing because you're finally beginning to trust it. You're no longer trying to control it or figure it all out. You're surrendering. And in that surrender, God is moving mountains behind the veil. Beyond what you can see. Yes, it's hidden now. Yes, it's quiet. But it's also holy. And heaven protects what is holy. You don't need a map to find this person. You don't need to chase signs to force clarity. You just need to remain aligned. Aligned with God. Aligned with truth. Aligned with the peace you feel in your spirit, even when your mind is filled with questions. Because this love, it doesn't always make sense in the beginning. Sometimes it appears through the unexpected. Sometimes it comes after a long season of nothing. Sometimes it feels too good to be true. But beloved, it's not too good. It's just God. God's way is not like the world's way. He writes love stories differently. He builds them on foundations you don't see. He weaves them through healing, timing, surrender, and grace. And when He's the author, there's no fear in turning the next page. Let your soul rest in that. Let your heart believe again. Let your trust grow, not because of what you see, but because of who God is. And maybe right now, you're still in the waiting. Still learning to let go of the pain, the past, the counterfeit connections. Still wondering if you're ready. Still asking God when. Still unsure if you're even worthy of a love like this. But hear me now and let the truth root deep into your spirit. You are worthy. Not because you've done everything right, but because God has called you chosen. He has called you beloved. He has called you His. And this love that is coming into your life, it's not coming to rescue you. It's coming to walk with you, to glorify God through your union, to shine light into places that have long felt dark, to remind you of joy, of laughter, of what it means to be seen, fully, and still deeply loved. You'll recognize it not by how loud it is, but by how safe it feels. Not by grand declarations, but by consistent peace. And yes, you'll still have to grow together. You'll still have to learn one another. You'll still face valleys and climbs, but you'll face them as one. With God at the center, with prayer in your rhythm, with faith in your steps. Because when God orchestrates a connection, He doesn't promise it will be easy. He promises it will be worth it. It will be healing. It will be holy. And it will teach you how to love like Jesus. If your heart is stirring again, if your spirit feels seen and soothed, then I invite you, subscribe for more peaceful words like this, shared with reverence and care. Leave a comment below if you feel led, your prayer, your reflection, your whisper of faith. And if this message has brought light into your day, you can support this channel with a humble super thanks. Your offering helps bring more calm, spirit-filled messages to weary hearts across the world. Thank you. Deeply. Now close your eyes for a moment. Feel the quiet between the words. Feel the peace settling in your chest. That is the presence of God. That is the confirmation you've been praying for. This is not the end of your story. This is not the moment to give up. You are not being punished. You are being positioned. Heaven is still orchestrating. Even when you don't feel it, even when everything seems still, the angels are still guiding. The Spirit is still leading. So trust the silence. Trust the slowness. Trust the feeling that keeps returning, no matter how far you try to run from it. This is sacred. This is holy. And this is yours, in God's perfect time. You are not behind. You are not too late. The person you are being prepared for is also being prepared for you. They may be healing right now. They may be learning how to pray. They may be discovering who they are in Christ. And they are walking, even now, closer and closer to your path. One day, the wait will end. The doors will open. Your eyes will meet. And your souls will recognize each other. Not just because of the feelings, but because of the Spirit. Because the Spirit of God will rest upon your union. And you will know, with peace deeper than any words can explain, that this was never random. This was never delayed. This was always holy. So don't give up hope. Don't rush the process. Don't settle for something that doesn't bear the fruit of peace. Let God finish what He started. Let the angels finish preparing the path. Let your soul stay open, soft, and anchored in truth. You are not waiting for love. You are walking toward it, step by step, with heaven guiding each footfall. And when the moment arrives, when you meet the one God chose for you, you won't need to ask for a sign. You'll just know. Because peace will fill the room. And love will feel like coming home. You are loved, now and always. By the Creator who wrote your name in light. By the angels who surround you with every breath. And by the one who is already praying for you. Even if they don't know your name yet, rest in that, beloved. Let that be enough for today. Let that carry you into tomorrow. And as you go, share this with someone who's still waiting, still hoping, still wondering if their love story has been forgotten. Remind them it hasn't. Remind them it's still being written. In heaven's ink. Thank you for walking this journey with me. I'll be here whenever your soul needs a gentle word again. Until then, trust the feeling. Because God is orchestrating a love you can't yet explain, but will one day thank Him for with every beat of your heart. Welcome again, dear heart. Your presence here is not by chance. There is something sacred unfolding in your spirit, and heaven is meeting you in this exact moment. You've come far on this journey. You've listened with your heart wide open, and now the Spirit invites you even deeper. This message, this love you've been sensing, it's not going away. Because it isn't an emotional illusion. It's an eternal truth. Heaven doesn't plant these feelings without purpose. God doesn't stir your heart without intention. The longing within you, it's not just for human affection. It's for divine connection. It's for a union rooted in the sacred. A love that reflects heaven's beauty and purpose on earth. There are moments you may feel like giving up. Moments when the wait feels too long. When the signs feel like riddles. When your heart aches with questions and quiet tears. But here's what the angels are whispering to you now. Hold on. Heaven hasn't forgotten. God is not slow in keeping His promises. He is precise. He is wise. He is patient. And when it comes to your heart, He's also protective. You may not understand the delay, but someday soon you'll see the divine design behind it. Someday soon you'll say, "Thank you, God, for not giving me what I thought I wanted, because what He is preparing is so much more. More peace, more clarity, more joy, more purpose." Yes, this person is unexpected. Yes, this connection may unfold in a way you didn't imagine. But isn't that the beauty of grace? That it surprises us in the places we least expect to bloom? You are not too much. You are not too late. You are not unlovable. You are being deeply, thoroughly prepared for a love that will not play games with your heart. This love will not confuse you. It will not make you shrink. It will not ask you to beg. It will ask you to grow, to trust, to open, to walk in faith, and love step by step. In God. Because this love is not a repeat of your past. This love is a reflection of God's covenant. And the person He's chosen for you, they are being molded too. They are learning how to love without fear, how to pray with power, how to speak truth with tenderness, how to see with heaven's eyes. They may not feel ready yet. They may not even know it's you they're walking toward. But their soul is sensing something, a pulling, a preparation, a hunger to find someone who reflects the very peace you carry. So stay faithful, stay tender, stay grounded in God, because your glow is not going unnoticed in the Spirit. And while the world may not see your waiting, heaven sees everything, every tear, every prayer, every moment you choose love over fear, every time you say no to distraction and yes to devotion. God honors your heart, and the angels, they are rejoicing for what is being built between you and this person. Even before your hands touch, even before your eyes meet, if your soul feels this truth, if it resonates like a quiet yes deep within you, then stay close. Let your heart rest in what's unfolding, and I gently remind you, if this message has been a soft place for your heart to land, subscribe to this channel for more peaceful guidance like this. Leave a comment with your reflections, your hopes, or your prayer requests. They are welcome here. And if this word has blessed you, if it has wrapped around your heart and reminded you of God's love, you can leave a super thanks to support this ministry. Your support helps this message reach others who are quietly seeking peace in a loud world. Now breathe with me. Let the truth sink deeper. Let the tension fall away. This love may not come with fireworks. It may not be loud or dramatic, but it will feel like peace. It will feel like God's hand in yours. It will come softly, but undeniably. It may begin with friendship. It may come after a season of silence. It may unfold slowly, like the sunrise. But it will be real. It will be sacred. It will be blessed. The person God is guiding toward you, they won't be perfect. But they will be positioned. They will carry a spirit of honor. They will cherish your soul more than your image. They will hear God when they pray for you. And they will be willing to wait with you, walk with you, and worship beside you. This is not just a love story. It's a spiritual partnership. It's a ministry in motion. It's heaven touching earth through surrendered hearts. And yes, it will come when the time is right, not when you're striving, not when you're desperate, but when you're steady, when you're aligned, when you're already whole in God. So release the timeline, release the pressure, release the idea that you must do more to earn it. Your only task now is to stay open, stay close to God, and keep trusting the feeling that won't let you go. Because that feeling, it's the whisper of destiny. It's the vibration of eternity. It's God saying, yes, I'm working on this. Yes, I'm faithful. Yes, I have something beautiful for you. Just trust me. You're not too far. You're not forgotten. And you're not alone. Let this word be your reminder today. You are being led by love itself. A love authored by God. A love sealed by heaven. A love you can't explain, but one day you'll look back. And you'll say, now I see why I had to wait. Now I understand what you endured. It was worth it. Every tear, every prayer, every step. And until that day comes, keep walking gently. Keep trusting boldly. Keep loving faithfully. And share this message with someone whose heart may be aching in the wait. Someone who needs to remember that they, too, are part of a love story still being written by God's own hand. Welcome back, beautiful soul. The very fact that you're here, still listening, still seeking, still believing, it speaks of the strength God has placed within you. It speaks of a heart that refuses to give up on the kind of love heaven has whispered about for so long. You've been faithful in the waiting. You've endured the silence. You've walked through the ache of not knowing. And still, you've chosen to trust. Still, you've chosen to believe that what God begins, He will complete. And He will. You see, sacred love doesn't always arrive on schedule. It doesn't come because of our timelines, our wishes, our desperation, or our plans. It comes when God says, now they are ready. The path is clear. Their hearts are aligned. This person, the one heaven is drawing to you. They are not perfect, but they are becoming. They are transforming even now. They are learning how to be the partner God intends. Just as you are. The delays you've felt, the detours you've questioned, they've all been part of the preparation. God wasn't denying you. He was maturing you. He was protecting you. He was writing a story that could not be rushed, because this love isn't rushed. It isn't loud. It isn't shallow. It's reverent. It's sacred. It's deep. And it will speak to the parts of you no one else has seen. It will see the wounds and love you there. It will see the calling and walk beside it. It will not come to complete you, but to walk in holy partnership with you. There is still more unfolding, more growth, more alignment. But that's not something to fear. It's something to cherish. Because when God is in it, the unfolding itself is beautiful. Don't be afraid of the time it's taking. Time is not your enemy. Time is God's servant. And right now, time is working for your good. Time is refining you both. Time is helping this love take root in soil that will last. So hold on. Hold on to what your spirit knows is true. Even when your mind gets tired, even when your heart feels heavy, even when the world tries to tell you it's too late. Hold on, because this is more than a feeling, it's a covenant forming. And you'll know it when it comes, because it won't make you question your worth. It won't confuse your soul. It won't ask you to sacrifice your peace. It will feel like God's hand gently placing their hand into yours. If this word is meeting you today, if it's settling deep in your soul like still water, then I invite you, subscribe to this channel so we can keep walking this spiritual journey together. Leave a comment below, whatever is on your heart. Your story, your prayer, your silent hopes. This is a safe space for them. And if this message has been a blessing to your spirit, you can support this channel with a super thanks. Your gift allows this message to reach even more hearts in need of calm, truth, and God's love. You've been walking by faith, and heaven sees every step. The angels are not silent about your journey. They are actively involved. They are clearing obstacles. They are softening hearts. They are preparing divine meetings. There will be a moment when you'll feel it shift. The silence will break. The peace will come rushing in. And love, not the kind you have to earn, not the kind you have to chase, but the kind that's been prayed for, will gently, humbly, powerfully arrive. You won't need to wonder if it's real, because the Spirit will confirm it, through peace, through alignment, through the quiet recognition in your soul. This person won't idolize you, and they won't expect you to save them. They'll see you clearly. They'll pray with you. They'll speak life over you. They'll love you in a way that echoes how God loves, patiently, faithfully, without fear. This is the love your heart has been preparing to hold. And even if you've made mistakes, even if you've doubted, even if you've tried to push it away, God is not done writing your love story. You have not missed your moment. You are not behind. You are exactly where you are meant to be, in the middle of a divine unfolding dot, so trust the feeling. Trust the gentle ache in your spirit that says, there's something more. That ache is not emptiness. It's invitation. An invitation to rest, to believe again, to open your heart to God's beautiful way, even if you don't yet understand it. And beloved, don't try to make it happen. Don't carry the burden of performance. This is not a test you have to pass. This is a promise you are walking into, hand in hand with the one who holds your future. Let him guide you. Let him whisper truth into your tired heart. Let him show you what love really looks like when it's born from the breath of heaven. And until the day you see it with your eyes, until the day you walk together with the one God has chosen, keep loving. Keep praying. Keep showing up in your life as a vessel of light, because when your love is pure, heaven responds. Heaven aligns. Heaven reveals. You don't have to strive. You just have to trust. And that's why you're here. To be reminded that this love, this sacred God-orchestrated love, is still unfolding. And nothing will stop what God has authored. So breathe again. Smile, lift your head. You're closer than you think. And you are already loved more than you know. Welcome, dearest soul. You've reached the final chapter of this message, but the journey God has taken you on, it's still blossoming, still unfolding, still rising like morning light over quiet waters. You didn't come all this way for answers only. You came for peace, for reassurance, for truth that echoes in your spirit like a familiar song. And the truth is this: God is not just the author of your life. He's the keeper of your heart. And everything that touches your heart is handled with tenderness in His hands. This love, the one you can't explain but deeply feel, it was written before time began, long before you cried your first tear, long before you spoke your first prayer for companionship, long before disappointment taught you how to guard your hope. This love is eternal, not because of romance, but because it is rooted in the very presence of God. You've walked through seasons that tried to silence your belief. You've seen love twisted, misused, withheld. You've cried out in moments where heaven felt silent, and still, you believe, Still, you trust. Still, you wait not with passivity, but with faith. And heaven is not blind to this. The angels are moving on your behalf, even now. They are aligning two lives, two callings, two hearts growing toward the same light. There will be confirmation, beloved. There will be clarity. There will be a peace so deep that even your anxious thoughts will bow to it. Because when God brings two souls together, He brings them in such a way that neither feels incomplete. Both feel whole in Him first. And then, together, they shine brighter, not through performance, not through striving, but through purpose and grace. This person may already be sensing you, dreaming of a love that doesn't yet have a name. They might be somewhere right now, turning down distractions, walking away from shallow connections, and choosing to seek God more earnestly, not knowing that their surrender is creating space for you. That's how heaven works, through quiet preparation, through sacred alignment, through divine orchestration behind the scenes. You don't have to force this. You don't have to look for it in every face you meet. You don't have to chase signs. Just stay near to God. Stay sensitive to the Spirit. Stay in your lane of healing, of growing, of loving, because when it's time, you won't miss it. They won't miss you. The angels will be there. Heaven will open the path, and you will know, not because of what they say, but because of how your soul settles, because of the ease of God's timing, because of the way you feel seen without trying, because you finally understand what it means to be loved without striving. And in that moment, you'll remember this word. You'll remember this season, and you'll say, "Now I see it. Now I understand why I had to wait. It was never a delay. It was divine design." So if your heart has been stirred, if the tears have come quietly, if the peace has landed in your chest like a dove, I invite you, from my heart to yours, subscribe to this channel for more messages like this. Messages that speak softly but deeply. Messages that don't shout but still reach your spirit. Leave a comment with your reflections or a prayer request. Your story matters, and it may just be the light someone else needs today. And if this message has blessed you, if it has given you even a moment of peace in a chaotic world, you can offer a super thanks. It's not required, but it's deeply appreciated. It helps this ministry continue pouring out gentle truth and reaching the ones who need it most. Let us build a well of peace together. Let us be a community of souls who believe that God still speaks, that love is still sacred, and that heaven is still writing stories. This isn't just about finding someone. This is about becoming someone. Becoming the kind of soul who doesn't just wait for love, but carries it wherever they go. Becoming a vessel of peace, a lighthouse in the storm. A reminder to others that God's promises still stand, and even if it takes a little longer, even if you don't understand the next step, even if fear tries to whisper lies into your heart, return to what you feel in this moment. God is faithful. God is working. God is not finished. You are being prepared to love with heaven's heart, and you are being led toward someone who will recognize your soul in silence, who will honor the God in you, who will hold your story with reverence, and walk with you not just as a partner, but as a promise fulfilled. So now, take one last sacred breath. Let everything heavy fall away, and say this quietly to your own soul: I trust you, God, even in the waiting, even in the unknown. I trust the feeling you placed in my heart, because I trust you. And when it comes, when the story begins to unfold before your eyes, remember that it was never random. It was never accidental. It was always God. It was always love. And it was always worth the wait. You are held. You are known. You are already loved beyond words. Let that truth carry you through every moment until love meets you in full bloom.